It's deadlift day again, finally. After about 2 weeks since the last time that I did an actual deadlift and not the variation from a deficit. So I started off with some sled pushes and I went up to 130 kilos, thinking to do this for a couple of weeks and then go up in weight, maybe 5 kilos at a time. While I was in between sets of sled pushes, I did a couple of handstands just to get the movement in. I did not want to do anything more than two holds because my wrists, my right wrist is not in the best of shapes, and I'm doing a lot of work in terms of wrist extensions and flexions to get a lot of blood flowing in there and hopefully getting the issue resolved as quickly as possible. Of course, if I'm doing too many prolonged holds on the handstand, this is not gonna help. But going into the deadlift, it was the same ramp up as I did 2 weeks ago that gave me a bit of soreness the next day. My idea was to do exactly the same workout deadlift wise and see if this was going to give me any more soreness. And as the time of recording, the next day, I don't really feel anything, which means that the next time that I do this, definitely it's not going to be 2 weeks from now, but I'm going to go up in weight. Maybe I'm going to ramp up to 145 to or 150 kilos. Let's see how I feel on that day. But the superset with the deadlift was a tricep exercise that I haven't done tricep isolation in quite a while, and I wanted to try this straight bar overhead tricep extension. Did not use an easy bar. Just wanted to be able to fully extend the shoulder and then fully flex the triceps, and was going for 12 repetitions, and I did that for 3 sets. This is the top set of the ramp up with 140 kilos. Recorded from this exact viewpoint from the side because I wanted to see what my back was doing or if I was leaning too much. As of the first repetition, it looks really clean. It looks good. The feeling was also of a really good repetition. As I go into the second one, same thing. I was feeling quite comfortable with this weight. I was also wearing straps, which is probably something that I'm going to be doing for every top set since I'm doing triples. And this is the third one that I also think I nailed. It was a really good session, maybe almost on the easy side, but since the last time that I did this, I ended up with some soreness in my posterior chain. I did not want to take any risks. Not that it's bad per se to have any soreness, but since I had that just a few days ago with the walking lunges, the loaded walking lunges, I wanted to see whether after I was recovered from that, if this kind of deadlift workout with the ramp up was going to give me anything similar to that. Since it hasn't, I'm happy to say that I can progress. And then I was doing a few dips, mindful of what I noticed the last time I did dips. I was actually quite concentrated about keeping my chest as high as possible, not rolling my shoulders forward, keeping my head looking straight ahead. And yeah, maybe I wasn't going as deep and I wasn't doing as many repetitions. I was doing sets of 12, I think, but they were quite more challenging than the usual, and I did feel a bit more stretch in the pecs as I was going into the sets. And the superset was straight away just a hold with these 35 kilos. I went up from 30 kilos the last time that I did that, and I was going for sets of 40 seconds. The last one that I did was for 30 seconds. I might be thinking about using straps with these if I'm going up in weight, but these are quite challenging still, so I'm going to progress these. Ciao.